As more time is being spent at home during the coronavirus pandemic, people are finding they have a lot of time on their hands. Now they're turning to the stock market, but many are first-time investors facing some unique challenges. Joining me now by Zoom is Anthony Soto, the CEO of Social Finance, also known as SoFi. It's a San Francisco-based company that specializes in personal finance, lending, online investing, also banking. Anthony, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So since March, a number of businesses in the Bay Area and across the country really have been forced to deal with unprecedented circumstances. We're talking closures, new guidelines, and a lot of uncertainty, especially in the wake of Governor Newsom's latest announcement to reverse reopening. It's fair to say the COVID-19 pandemic has led to an economic downturn. What are some of the risks of investing during a time like this?
I think you hit on a lot of the key points that are really challenging our members and society more broadly. For the first time in many of their financial lives, they've seen their income go to zero at no fault of their own. And so different people are dealing with those challenges in different ways. One surprising trend, which we wouldn't have anticipated, is actually the increase in demand for investing. And we have an obligation for many of the new and novice investors that come onto SoFi to make sure that we're educating them, giving them information that makes it easy to understand the options they have for investing and makes investing accessible to them. One of the most important things as a retail investor is to ensure you're diversifying your investments and that you're not trying to do market timing. You're investing consistently over time in a diversified portfolio. Some of the things we've done to enable that is to first provide fractional shares, the ability for individual investors to buy shares of high-priced stocks in terms of dollar amounts, $1 at a time. In addition to that, we've created some electronic exchange-traded funds, which is a basket of stocks that ensure diversification at low price points of $10 or $20. And then in thematic areas like the gig economy that give them exposure to secular trends that are benefiting the market. But we want to educate our investors and make investing more accessible to them. And we've seen a really positive response with a 2x increase in the number of new accounts since the beginning of the year.
And SoFi launched its online investment service, SoFi Invest, last year. So how is SoFi educating its members, especially those first-time users with little strategy, to be honest, and who are looking to invest their money during this pandemic?
Yeah, we're providing a significant amount of content being produced on the platform to help educate people that are new to investing or those that are novice investors on how to think about long-term investing. We also make available to all of our members the ability to sign up via your phone. All of our products are on your mobile application, whether you want to borrow money, spend, save, pay a bill, or you want to invest. All of that's on your phone, in addition to being able to sign up for a phone call with a certified financial planner that help give you advice on whatever topic it may be. It could be buying a house. It could be saving for retirement. It could be you thinking about investing in cryptocurrency or how to get started in investing. And so we provide both written content, we provide a daily podcast, a daily email, and then live service from our certified financial planners free, just have to be a member.
And it appears online investing services have pretty much grown to be very popular in the last few months. Even day trading seems to be taking off among novice investors. Is this something you are seeing at SoFi as well?
We're not. We have an obligation to make sure our investors understand the risks and rewards of investing. We're proud to say that less than 1% of our accounts are doing more than one trade a day, which means we don't have that level of activity that would be reflective of day trading activity. If we did see that type of behavior, we would make sure that we reached out to those account holders and educated them on the risks of that type of investing strategy and ones that we would recommend they do over the long term to make sure that they're approaching this from the right balanced way. We want to make investing accessible, but we also want to do it in a responsible way that we're educating our investors so they can get their money right. In order for them to get their money right, they have to borrow better, save better, but they also have to invest in the right way.
And you mentioned being accessible. It's no surprise investing is getting easier because of smartphones, apps, and new technology. Many are dealing with money management with convenience in a time when we're being told to stay indoors. How important is digital finance for SoFi and its members?
It's never been more important for the first time, as I mentioned, we have members, doctors, lawyers, accountants, beauticians, plumbers, construction builders that literally saw their income wiped out at no fault of their own. Similarly, they can't go to a bank and, because of concerns about spreading the virus or other health issues. And so having at their fingertips the ability not just to access their money, but to pay their bills, to upload a check deposit via a mobile device, to be able to invest at their fingertips and even take out a mortgage or refinance a mortgage is all available on the phone. And so if an individual previously hadn't explored digital banking solutions or digital services and financial services like SoFi, it's an imperative now. And we're definitely benefiting from the need for people to do that. It's obviously a very trying time. We want to help people in any way we can, but making it more accessible, more convenient in a way that's comfortable and safe for them is critically important.
And we talk about it often, the health of the economy and the unpredictability of the pandemic. But as CEO of a major finance company, how do you see the pandemic shaping the brokerage business, say, in the months to come?
We've surveyed our members to understand why there's been an increased interest in investing, and some are citing the fact that stocks to them and the pullback they provided created an opportunity to invest for the first time. Some because they aren't traveling, because there's not a lot of disposable spending, have extra money, and that's been cited as a reason. And then third, which I think is really the key, is that many have become aware of the importance of investing for the first time in their lives. Previously, their income was pretty steady. They were living a relatively stable life. They had stability in their job, stability in their income. And when that gets wiped away overnight, people start to think about rainy day funds. They start to think about putting away 2 years' salary in case something happens unexpectedly, because now that's the new normal. And so investing is an imperative if you want to achieve your goal. Our mission is to help people achieve financial independence and realize their ambitions, which means they have enough money to do what they want, whether it's buying a house or having a family or moving to a different career or different geography. And investing is an imperative to get there, and starting as early as you can in your professional career is also an imperative. And that's obviously on the forefront of people's minds, given what's happened.
As you mentioned, the new normal. Anthony Soto, SoFi CEO, thank you so much for joining us and for your insight.
My pleasure. Thank you for having us.